Welcome to Chunkinator, a series designed to journey through RuneScape in an entirely new way. Every time I randomly unlock a chunk, I have 1 hour to get as much or as little out of it as possible. Because of this, every item spawn, NPC, or drop table becomes relevant like never before. The path is random, non-linear, and most of all, one of a kind. Now, before we get into the episode, there are a couple of rules that we need to discuss. Rule number 1. Once I enter a chunk, a 1 hour timer starts. Once that hour is up, I must leave the chunk. I don't get to spend any more or any less time inside of that chunk. Rule number 2. There are only 2 ways that I can ever return back to an unlocked chunk. I can either unlock a direct method of transportation, such as a teleport or a fairy ring, that takes me back to that chunk, or unlock another chunk which directly accesses that previous chunk. Think of it like this. I'm free to return to any chunk at any time, however I cannot cross a locked chunk to do so. Alright, welcome back to another episode. I pretty much just want to get started because there's so much to do in this chunk. Let me turn off ground items here. Because I don't want to waste any time. There is honestly a ton of good stuff we can get from this chunk, so I'm really excited. I think for now I'm working on a game plan. All I'm going to do is just cook these chickens on this range over here. Because it's never going to be a bad idea to have the food cooked, and it gives me a little bit of time to brainstorm. I didn't want to take too much time off of the account to think about things, because I felt like that was a little cheap. So I decided I would just kind of hop in as quickly as I could and see what we could think of. There's that leather body in there that we just saw that we want to pick up for sure. That'll be some good range gear, level 5 cooking. But yeah, we want to make money. Things I want after leaving this chunk is some more defense gear. Hopefully like a steel short sword and maybe a bow and some arrows. Just kind of get like some base combat gear if at all possible. All right, so we've cooked a bit of our food. We're going to go ahead and just hop out all of our coins, our dagger, and some chicken. I'm still not sure exactly what I want to be doing, but this will be a good start, I think, to pretty much anything we decide to do. So let's go see, first and foremost, let's go, well, we already have our dagger out, oops. See how much our armor upgrades could be. Yeah, like if we can get maybe iron plate legs, which is 280. Oh my gosh. Iron plate legs and maybe an iron chain body or something, that'd be like 500. Iron is 91, steel is 325. That's such a big difference. Wow, okay. All right, so let's get into it. I guess the only thing I can think to do is just kill men or something, but there's also the barbarian here that I wonder if they have a bigger drop table. So let me go try to kill her and we will go from there, I guess. This is definitely one of those chunks where I wish I would have a little bit more time. Most of the chunks that we've had so far, I'm like pretty ready to go by the time the timer's up, but I feel like this one I'm going to wish I could stay a bit longer. First barbarian kill, what do we get? Bones. Can they drop anything? Maybe I'm wasting my time. I'm not sure. Let's go over here and pick up this leather body. And we'll see actually if we can sell that. Because if we can, we might look at just picking up a bunch of those and selling them. Yoink. Oh, I forgot we also need to get runes. Wow, there's so much to do here. I guess we should prioritize probably runes and range training. Since we do technically already have some defensive stuff, but pretty rough. Not sell the leather body to the archery shop. Okay, so he buys it for 8 gold. So that's not a terrible way to make money, I guess. The issue is I don't want to hop worlds because I still feel like that's a little bit dishonest with my restrictions. So I'm not sure if that's going to cut it for us, sadly. But I guess we will just kill more men. I don't know. I feel like there's so much to do in this chunk, yet so little. Oh, you know what's a good thought? Let me get my axe out. Let me try to cut down this oak and see how much that sells for. This is all that hard work in the previous chunk paying off. We can chop oak trees now. Alright, I guess just as a test, I should just take those 2 and see if I'm wasting my time, because I still want to try to make as much money as possible. 8 coins? Okay. Yo, I think that could work. I think that could work. We only need to cut down like maybe 30 or something and we'd be good. So, all right, let me try this for a bit. I guess I should go bank my inventory again just to not go insane. So I'm wasting a bunch of time, but I am going to cut down some oaks and yeah, we will go from there. I will update you guys in a bit. All right, so as I was in my bank, I also saw the sapphires and thought to myself, we probably should sell those so we can get some gear upgrades now. Obviously, we want sapphires for the future, but it's not going to be as relevant, I don't think. Yeah, okay, wow, that's a huge difference. So I'll definitely sell the cut one. What crafting level do you need to be able to cut a sapphire? You need 20, so we probably won't sell this one if it is only selling for 10, but we will definitely sell the cut sapphire for 100. That's easy money. All right, I would be lying if I said this is going quickly, but it's still a worthwhile endeavor, I think. Oh, we got a bird's nest? Oh, we got 2? Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. What are the odds of that? In our first, like, 11 logs, we get 2 bird's nests? Oops. That is insane. We get, okay. That's interesting. Let me go see how much this sells for. That's crazy. I hope this sells for a few hundred. 181. 360. I'm not going to sell the maple seed, but I will chuck this stuff for sure. Again, it's going to be useful at some point, but not this point. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. We're already at 1K. That took no time at all compared to how long I thought it would. What are the odds of that? I was not even paying attention. I was just, AFK wood cutting, but that is crazy. Okay, cool. So I'm going to head over here. I'll probably buy some arrows now. I want to get iron arrows if possible. I want to see the price difference. 3 to 1. That's probably not worth it, but let me think. Yeah, I've decided I'm going to just do bronze arrows. I will probably just get about 200 of them. And then maybe an oak short bow. What do you need? You need 5, right? Yeah. I'll probably also grab an oak short bow, which is only 100. That's not too bad. And then I still think upgrading my sword is going to be more worth anything else. I feel like I'm on a shopping spree or something. If you're asking why I'm getting the short sword over the long sword, I know at least for Rune, the short sword is more DPS because it's less accurate, but it attacks quicker. I'm assuming that's consistent throughout all the ranks. Plus it's cheaper. So even if it's not, I will pick up the steel short sword. Wow, we are making upgrades. Look at us, dude. Look at us. Okay, cool. So now my only thought is it worth getting our magic up, or should we just stick to melee and just get some more armor? Like, let's see if we can get the iron plate legs, we will pick those up for sure. Okay, yeah, so we can get the iron plate legs. I think that's definitely worth doing. Now we are a melee tank. This is awesome. I'll probably go kill some men or maybe those same barbarian, but this is pretty cool. I'm gonna bank this stuff. I cannot believe the luck we just had with those bird's nests to happen like that. I'm gonna look up the RNG in a second, but that is pretty crazy. There is level 14 strength. I was just looking up the bird's nest and it sounds like it's 1 out of 256 regardless of log type. So while we weren't necessarily like insanely lucky, it's still pretty crazy to get them in that close of proximity with that few amount of logs. Say what you want, but this man is tanky. This guy is crazy. Look at all these 3s I'm chucking out. Look at the progression on the account. It already doesn't take any effort for me to kill men and women. Whereas, like, I think literally 2 episodes, we failed to kill 1. So, big difference. That is level 7 defense coming in. I don't know exactly how many barbarians we've killed, but it's been a handful. We haven't gotten anything of note, just an occasional coin drop and then that bronze axe drop from, I think, the first one we killed. But other than that, it's been pretty slow sailing. That's it. Oh, look at that coin stack, dude. We're rich. Oh, that almost doubled our stack. That's crazy. We're loaded. There is level 9 defense. Some more coins to celebrate it with, but one more level, then we are switching to attack. Alright, so I think this will actually be my last barbarian kill. The reason is I want to save as much food as possible. I think I still have like 9 or 10 raw chickens, so if I can get a few more chickens out of that, that way we can bring some food into the next chunk with us. I don't know what it is, obviously, but it's probably not going to be a bad thing to have some extra food, so I'm going to call it a day on the barbarians. I will go to the bank, probably grab my axe. I guess I have an axe here, but let's see what this axe sells for. Probably nothing. But anyways, then I will probably just chop some oaks for a little while. Maybe do some pickpocketing or something, but I think I'll just stick to the oaks probably. All right, place your bets. We have pretty much 24 minutes left in this chunk. Do we get another bird's nest? Place your bets right now. Oh my god, dude. There's no way. There is no way. What is this luck? That is so... That's insane. This is that same inventory, so... What, 16 logs later? That's... I mean, what can you say, right? That's crazy. We'll sell that for sure. We'll hold on to the seeds because those are going to be important later on, but that is crazy. I cannot honestly believe that. All right, so I just put in the amount of bird's nests we've gotten. I said that we've chopped 30 logs. I don't know. That sounds about right, give or take. And it is a 0.02% chance that we would get 3 drops from the amount of logs that we've chopped, give or take. Which is pretty crazy, not gonna lie, but pretty cool. All right, we have a full NV to sell. Let's head over to the store. I should probably make sure these aren't selling for... Oh no. They sold for 2 each. That's pretty bad. I just want to check out... I haven't actually checked out the museum. No, there's nothing to do. Oh. Oh my god. Wait a minute. I'm an idiot. I can get my Slayer and my hunting levels, right? Isn't this where you go? Because this is in our chunk, which means we can access it. Yo, I think this is the right spot. There's gonna be... It's gonna look weird on the screen. Just kidding. Yeah, I think we talked to this guy. Yo, okay, cool. Let's do this while we're here. I'm glad I remembered that. Or, you know, happened to catch that. Yeah, if you think I'm not doing this without RuneLight, you are wrong, basically. Oh, I wonder how many of you guys were like sitting here thinking throughout this entire episode that I could do this. And I just didn't even think about it. I bet that was driving you crazy. I've done that before where I've watched a video and I'd be like, dude, go do this. And the guy's like, well, there's nothing else to do. I have a question. Are there children anywhere else in RuneScape? Like human children? I guess there's some quests, right? Like, what's the cat one? The cat one. Gertrude's cat, I think. Pretty sure that has a child in it. But man, it seems so weird seeing these models. They feel so unbelonging, I guess. Give it to me. Yeah. Yeah. Levels. That's the wrong music. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad I remembered to do that. We still have 6 minutes left. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to open this door and go into this building. What it do, Lo? What it do? We're still going to stick with the bronze. I think it's just really the only thing I can justify. Let's get 200 more. We'll leave ourselves with a bit of coins just in case there's something in the next chunk we need it for. It's kind of hard because I don't want to leave kind of opportunity here, but I also don't want to handicap myself for the next chunk. So with 3 minutes left, I'm going to kind of optimize what I'm bringing into the next chunk, and I will see you guys in a minute. All right, I'm going to try to get level 10. Oh, no way! Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at look at me. That's insane. That is so crazy. I'm so glad I went to go kill him. No way. We got a bronze med helm. Oh my god. This guy is scary. This is a man on a mission, dude. Holy. It's boom, done. And we have enough time to finish the kill off too. Nice. I am going to pick another chunk. I actually have a new way to pick the chunks, which I'm super excited about because I think it's way cleaner. So we're going to do that, and I will see you guys in a second. All right, so this map looks pretty similar to what we're used to. However, you will see that we have our unlocked chunks highlighted, as well as we have the areas that we can't access yet, actually not selectable or grayed out. Basically, we're going to be using this pick chunk feature on the website itself, which is super nice for a bunch of reasons, but not least of which is we don't have to use the random number generator from Google. So without further ado, let's zoom out here, get everything in view, and then hit pick chunk in 3, 2, 1 now. And we are going, we're going to the west of the outpost. I don't know what there's going to be to do here, but we will head over there and we will do whatever it is. All right, boys and girls, we have officially made it to our new chunk. I am pretty scared of my current recording because I don't want it to mess up again, but I think it's good. I've checked it like 6 times, so, you know, if it happens, then I guess it was just meant to be. But anywho, we are here. I found this kind of safe spot to just talk about what might be in the chunk, but the answer is not a lot. There's obviously some oaks that we could cut, some wolves we will definitely not be able to fight. We can kill these gnomes if we need to, along with the giant spiders. Might be a good opportunity for us to get some quick range training. That's a thought. I don't know what's over here by the swamp. Let's go check that out. But basically, yeah, I'm probably going to end up cutting logs again. Another spider. I might try to train up a bit of range since we have the technology for the first time in our lives. But yeah, I will get to it, and I will let you know what I decide to do. All right, I think we should go for it. I think we should attempt our first ever range kill. So I'm going to pop this armor off. We got our bronze arrows locked and loaded. Good luck, gnome. I don't think I need to like worry about trying to safe spot things because my defense is pretty high. So we got it up to 10 in that last chunk, which is pretty good. So hopefully we can just do this. We're still at 23 wood cutting, 23 fire making. We did get 8 cooking from cooking our chickens. And yeah, that's about it. I am horrified by how long it's taking me to kill this gnome, but that's okay. One more hit. Boom. There is the first. Sir, you healed as I was killing you. There? Yeah, okay. There is the first ever range kill of the account other than Tutorial Island. Oh, also, somebody left a comment. I'll throw it up on the screen now. I don't recall the name right now, but basically saying to please bury your bone drops. And you are totally right. It's something I need to be doing for sure. I did a little bit last chunk, but it just kind of escapes me, you know. I'm so used to playing RuneScape, and even though the main account that I play on is an Ironman, there's no need to ever really bury bones on a normal Ironman account. But yeah, I will definitely try to be better at reminding myself that I need to bury bone drops from here on out. So fingers crossed. Also, level 2 range. 2 people who suck at shooting bows trying to shoot each other with a bow. Does this guy have iron? This guy has iron arrows, dude. Why doesn't he drop his arrows? Give me your arrows, man. Come on. That's an upgrade. That's an upgrade right there. Boom. Level 12 prayer. All right. And we're about 1 kill away from level 5 range also. Boom. Level 5 range has been unlocked. We can now wield oak bows. Tanky. That's an upgrade. My favorite thing to say, that's an upgrade. Okay, so that's sweet. I am really excited. We made a ton of progress in this episode. Not all of it you guys got to see, unfortunately. But with that said, that is going to do it for this episode. We're going to pick up in this chunk the last 48 or so minutes of it in next episode, and we will also unlock a new chunk there. But if you enjoyed this episode and you want to see more, leave a like. It really helps the channel out, and it also just hits me with that sweet, sweet dopamine of somebody liking the content that I created. So definitely do that if you enjoyed it. If you like more than one of my videos, consider subscribing to the channel. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day.